So yeah, now I have him. Okay, so I have to basically lean forward now in this scene because I propped up my other camera on the chair um, to the left of me. So that means now you have three different angles of me. Well, because previously I had two cameras on that side. So now you see the mess. Really, this is definitely the reality angle because now you can see all the clutter. I've got fucking baking soda, my cough drops, water, the shelves. You can see all the shit I have over there. So yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really mean to be giving these motherfuckers, free advertising because you see like the brands of giving people free advertising. The Arm& and Hammer fucking baking soda, and then the Kotex fucking in Chinese, in Cantonese we say Wai Sun Gun for sanitary pads, or like they're not the period pads because I don't have enough blood. TMI. So like ever since I started getting my period again after removing the demonic device inside, which is the IUD. Look, I gotta make sure his look. I want to. Oh, see, now I have to have his head basically looking front and center, because otherwise, like, then you could see his side profile from the other two cameras. Anyways, this is why I have to have more than one doll. But of course, it's hard with him because obviously he requires me to really securely hang on to him to make sure that all it takes is one wrong move. I keep saying that. You know what? I'm just gonna try and do a longer video with this. Like, let's just say, I think Matt, the guy that I keep telling you guys, I don't know if this motherfucker's dead or alive because he hasn't uploaded for like 4 months. And he's the reason why I chose to try and go to Cambodia. I'm currently in Vietnam. Anyways, um, last I heard of him, he was in Scotland, I think, and his wife and child had to go back to Mexico because I guess they're not allowed to stay in fucking Scotland with him. That's really very unfortunate in my opinion, but anyways. And he's just been working. I guess that's what he concluded, is that he just needs more money. So now you understand why I feel a little worried, because he seems to have a great life. When he was staying in Siem Reap, he was talking about his expenses, very helpful information that most of the other um, travel content influencers, content creators are putting out there. They're putting out helpful information, so I'm grateful for that. But when I am finally physically there, I will not be doing such things because that's what they're doing. They're already doing that. So, and I noticed like there's this other lady, for real or whatever, RIEL, because they use that currency in Cambodia. So they're doing like a collaboration because they have, people all across the country reporting on, let's just say, gas prices. That's the video that I watched last night. And I'm just thinking, I need to stay hidden for as long as possible because, I told you how shallow I am. And I only want to be seen with people I want to hook up with. And because, eventually I want to get back into that stuff. Whether it's like, nude modeling, because I want to basically do more self portraits. And of course, that requires what? A very big investment of my time and energy to acquire the equipment, the knowledge and skills to work a fucking camera, Now I told you guys I have my Zazzle store. It's still there. Um, Look, you see, if I'm not paying attention, then I come out of the screen. But oh well, that's why I have three angles. Anyway, maybe I can have somebody else in my hands. This is me being a toxic boy mom. Look, I had brought one of the girls on the side, but it's just like, every time I start recording, it's like it's an all day affair. So I tell you, I'm like the fucking Energizer Bunny. Look, just by saying that, I should just say like eliminate that from like my language, because like every time I say it, I'm just giving them fucking free advertising, and why do I want to give these motherfuckers free advertising if they're not paying me for it, right? Anyway, um, what do I want to say? So I was gonna talk about a lot of things, but I keep telling you, stage fright. It's like, it's hard to stay focused when I'm constantly like, worried about how I look. Like, for example, my double chin, right? And okay, I've just browsed like to see what other creators are doing, because I don't usually watch other influencers, if that makes any sense. Because obviously everything that you're consuming is content, right? I told you guys I've been watching way too many fucking nature videos. And speaking of nature videos, it's like, wow. It makes you feel fortunate, like, okay, thank God I was born human instead of, let's just say, a fucking prey. Well, I mean, everybody can be prey. A predator can turn into a prey, right? So, like, let's just say, for example, in certain species, specifically, like, primarily insects, you have, let's just say, a mother spider making the ultimate sacrifice, or even like the mate will get eaten by their mate. So, um, yeah, it's crazy. So, like, I think it would. I don't know the fucking name of every single fucking thing. I'm just telling you, in case if you don't know anything about animals, the animal kingdom. Um, there is a species of spider where the mom basically sacrifices herself. Can you just imagine being eaten alive? And like this shit happens on a day to day fucking basis in the animal kingdom, and I would think that that's probably like the worst way to die is, but and the thing about Mother Nature is that nothing is wasted. So that's the beauty of Mother Nature, is like, the salmon get eaten by the bears. Everybody fucking eats fish, right? There's nothing that's wasted or left over, because when something dies, then let's just say the forest absorbs the nutrients, or the you know microorganisms will feed off that shit, right? So anyway, I just find it quite fascinating. I guess that's like the nerdy, geeky part of me. And I like smart guys, right? I don't want somebody stupid. Like, I think I might have told you guys about the stupid, useless 5 seconds. The Russian guy that I hooked up with when I was in Amsterdam. I mean, there's a time and place for everything, and if you are a slave to your addiction, and in this case, the Russian guy, 5 seconds, you know how he got his fucking nickname, because he lasts 5 seconds. Anyways, like, he was just such a pothead. I just couldn't deal with it. Um, he's, I guess you could say I have a list of people that I've had to kick out of my house before, and he's one of them.